'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below.
When, what to my wondering eyes did appear, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples so merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was tied up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
With the wink of his eye and the twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all their stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
stories of friendship and tales of how romance survives.
I have so many songs.
Stories of dragons, of turnover wagons,
and stories of teens and their angst-ridden lives.
Stories of living.
Stories of living.
Stories of
dying in ways we can deal with our fear.
Stories of magic and scenes that are tragic.
And how it records a very small sphere where we appear.
But you gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music get along.
You gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music make a song. But you gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music get along. Heart and music make. Heart and music make a song. Heart and music make a song. Heart and music make a song.
"'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below.
When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples so merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was tied up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
With the wink of his eye and the twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all their stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Stories of passion, stories of friendship, and tales of how romance survives.
I have so many songs.
Stories of dragons, of turnover wagons,
And stories of teams and their angst-ridden lives.
stories of living,
Stories of living.
stories of
Stories of dying in ways we can deal with our fear.
stories of magic and scenes that are tragic.
And how rich or poor in some very small sphere where we appear.
But you gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music get along.
You gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music make the song. But you gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music get along. Heart and music make. Heart and music make.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maddie Maidson.
And my name is Lucas Arab.
And we are your hosts for this evening. Welcome to our holiday concert and sing-along. Tonight's show is a part of our Songs and Stories with Seniors program at Neptune Theatre that we run. And this is our third round of shows. We launched this program back in August. And tonight's concert is basically just an online version of what our in-person shows look like. So this show is being streamed to seniors' homes around the province. We were able to make it to 5 shows last weekend before we had to cancel the remainder for the safety of our performers and audiences. So we're glad that this show can also make up for the homes that we didn't get a chance to make it to in person. We also want to say thank you so much to Mental Health Nova Scotia for sponsoring this program. We have had so much fun preparing these shows and performing them, and we've gotten so much great feedback from the audiences in the long-term care homes that we visited. And overall, this program has been so fulfilling and meaningful and so much fun.
Maddie and I are streaming to you live from Neptune Theatre this evening. And before we begin with our performances, we acknowledge that Neptune Theatre is located on sacred land, which has been the site of human activity since time immemorial. We are in Mi'kma'ki, the traditional and unceded land of the Mi'kmaq people, and we acknowledge them as the past, present, and future caretakers of this land. We hope you can join us in appreciating our ability to share and perform theater on this land, as well as join us as we commit to improve our relations with Indigenous people. So tonight we are also asking that viewers consider donating to Neptune Theatre, as well as future YPICO students who are going to come along and take their spot on the stage. Donations tonight, of course, will help the theaters return to live in-person performances and help future students be a part of everything that happens here.
Exactly. Spot on.
Yeah. So we've also wanted to let you know that we have been working hard to deliver this program in person and now virtually over the past 6 months. And over those 6 months, public health guidelines have been shifting, and we have been shifting with them. So we want to let you know that we've taken all of the necessary precautions to do our in-person shows safely. And here we are virtually with a whole bunch of pre-recorded performances that we have been recording over the past several weeks.
Mm-hmm. So tonight's show is a collection of holiday songs and Christmas carols sung by our amazing Songs and Stories with Seniors cast, as well as some other Neptune Theatre School students who have been generous enough to donate their time and help us film videos for this concert. If you scan the QR code on the screen, whichever way is the way that's not flipped, the QR code in the corner will bring you to our website that you can find lyric sheets for all of the sing-along portions of tonight's show, or you can go to neptunetheatre.com/seniors. If QR codes is a bit too much for your current technical abilities, we've got you covered. Head to our website. You can find those lyric sheets for the sing-alongs that will be interspersed into our set list tonight. So let's get started, and enough of us talking. Let's start off with a super fun, no offense, Lucas, a super fun medley of Christmas songs performed by one of our Songs and Stories for Seniors casts. So here is Caitlin Tompkins, Anissa Sopani, Emma Golden, and me singing Rockin' Christmas Medley from Winter Wonderettes, which is accompanied by Owen Maidson, who just so happens to be my brother. Please enjoy.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie. go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle and a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Ooh, well, way up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale about Christmas that you've all been told. And a real famous cat all dressed up in red, and he spends the whole year working out in his sled. It's the little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick. And hauling through the snow at a frightening speed, with half a dozen deer, with Rudy to lead. He's gotta wear his goggles 'cause the snow really flies, and he's cruising every path with a little surprise. It's the little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. It's a marshmallow world in the winter, when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's a time for play, it's a wintry tale, I wait for it all year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees. And the sun is red like a pumpkin's head, it's shining so your nose won't freeze. The world is your snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball, just for a song. Get out and roll it along. It's a yummy, yummy, yum, yummy, yum, yummy, yum with your favorite girls. Sugar date, what if spring is late? In winter it's a marshmallow world. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy, happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily. It's the little Saint Nick. In the new, that's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Way.
Woo! Wasn't that wonderful? Wasn't I wonderful?
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, you killed it.
Thank you, thank
Wow.
you. And did you know, Lucas, that our very own director of education, Laura Caswell, actually performed in the show that arrangement is
no.
from 9 years ago?
That's pretty
She's
epic.
such a star. She's
I
such
didn't
a
know
star.
that.
Yeah.
It's great.
Great.
All right, well, next up is Brianne Rayner singing a jazzy Christmas song, which you may recognize, I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm. So enjoy, Brianne.
The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember a worse December. Just watch those icy the flame grows higher, so I will weather the storm. What do I care if it will storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my gloves. I need no overcoat, I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire, the flame grows higher, so I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I've got my love to keep me
Brianne, you are a star. Just letting you know.
A rising star.
Yeah. In case you haven't caught on yet, if you share your amazing positive comments in the chat, we will gladly display them for all of our audience to see. So be sure to keep leaving your lovely comments.
And we won't display the hateful ones if you feel like you want to send a hateful one.
So too bad.
Yeah. Brianne really has one of those voices that works super well for old-timey music, but also new-timey music.
Yeah.
Just an all-around
Star. Yeah.
So for our first, we're going to jump into our little first sing-along portion of tonight with 3 classic Christmas carols. Once again, you can head to our website, neptunetheater.com/seniors, or this QR code, scan it with your phone, and you can pull up the lyrics. So here is Emma Golden and Anissa Sobani singing Silent Night, and followed by one of our Songs and Stories for Seniors casts singing Deck the Halls.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, have thy birth. Jesus, Lord, have thy
applause. My favorite part was that relentless metronome. I wonder whose idea that was. Anywho, I wouldn't mind hearing that on my doorstep. Get it? You know, Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great work by me. That was Brienne Rayner, Emma Toop, Noah Tran, and Summer Hartland, one of our beloved Songs for Seniors casts.
Very beloved.
Very.
Maddie, did you know that Neptune Theatre is doing a 50-50 right now?
I mean, I did, but maybe some of our audience members don't.
Well, in case you didn't know, Neptune Theatre's doing a 50-50 right now, where you take home half the jackpot, and it supports our return to live in-person performances.
Wow.
There's only 24 days, 4 hours and 30 minutes left, so be sure to scan the code to get your tickets or visit neptunetheatre.com.
Woo! All right. Our next two performances will be sung by Danella Kalina, and she will be singing Grown Up Christmas List. And then followed by that, you will hear a song called White Winter Hymnal. You may not recognize this one because it's not really a Christmas song. It's more of a winter song, but it has such beautiful harmonies that we really wanted to share it with you. If you listen closely to the lyrics, don't, because they're weird. But the harmonies and the music should distract you from that little fact about lyrics. Anywho, the singers will be performing that song a cappella. And if you don't know what a cappella means, I can Maddie-splain it to you. Basically just means that you will just hear their voices. There will be no track or accompaniment backing them up. So just goes to show how talented our performers are. Here is a grown-up Christmas list.
Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now and still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts. And everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. Oh, this is my grown-up Christmas list. As children we believed the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath our tree. But heaven only knows that packages and bows can never heal a hurting human soul. No more lives torn apart, and wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts. And everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. Oh, this is my grown-up Christmas list. I was following the
That was great. Those were all very unique holiday hats.
Yeah,
I really love them.
not only are they talented, they're a bunch of fashionistas, is what they are. Amazing. Thank you, everyone, for that one. I'm going to bring on our Director of Education, Laura Caswell, who most recently was in Alice in Pantoland here at Neptune Theatre as the Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Farts?
Not the Queen of Farts, the Queen of Hearts. You got it. Here's Laura Caswell. Oh, is she here? You're muted. You're muted. We're going.
I was just laughing at the joke. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, and thank you so much for tuning in. Maddie and Lucas, I just first of all have to say you're doing a wonderful job hosting, and I just want to make sure everyone recognizes how much work these two do for Neptune and the Neptune Theatre, and specifically this project. So round of applause for these two. Maddie did all the coaching and helped arrange lots of the shows and correspondence, and Lucas has been helping with marketing and driving and stage management. So we're so lucky to have both of you as part of our team. So woohoo! I wanted to just take a moment to give a shout out one more time, a huge heartfelt thank you to Mental Health Nova Scotia, who has supported this initiative during this year, as well as our Improv for Anxiety program, which we got to run. The slide that just went up, put it up for one more second there, Lucas, if you can, or Maddie. There's a lot of resources out there right now, folks. There's been lots of things in the news, including today on CBC. There was some talk about one of our students. So that QR code has some links to some mental health resources. They're found. Lots of them are also found on novascotia.ca on the mental health and well-being page. And on CBC today, that's what I was talking about. Laureen Rushton was on talking about her positive battle for mental health resources for youth and everyone looking for more walk-in clinics and easily accessible mental health resources in honor of her son, Lucas Rushton, who we knew, didn't we, folks?
We sure did.
We did.
We sure did.
I have this hat from Frozen that I thought was fitting for today. Winter hat.
Lovely. You're one of the fashionistas along with our students.
Thank you. And that slide that we just showed, which we can show one more time, the YPCO Matthew Amiot Fund goes to help YPCO students go to our programs, our youth performance company programs. And there is an arm of that dedicated to Luke's legacy in honor of Lucas Rushton. And with that, we're striving to make mental health wellness an inherent part of our programming for YPCO, as well as offering some scholarships and resources to students who need it. So again, I know it's a tough time of year, but if you were looking for something to donate to at the end of your 2021, you can donate at neptunetheatre.com/donate, or we'll take e-transfers. So you can do that to donate at neptunetheatre.com. All that info is online, but most importantly, this is to say that Neptune and our team is here to help you in any way we can. Theater, music, entertainment is so important, getting us through these wonderful yet challenging times. So I just wanted to shout out and say, you are not alone. You are not alone. We are here for you, as well as so many resources and the fight for even more in the future. So that's my little spiel. I wish I could be in person with all of you right now. Anything that I missed there, folks, before I introduce our peeps?
I think you got it all.
Got it.
You always
Okay.
do.
I always do. I can talk. Anyway, so you'll recognize the faces singing these next sing-along songs. Pull up those lyric sheets, sing with your families or your dog. My dog Bella's over in the corner. We're singing Winter Wonderland, Silver Bells, and The First Noel. Thank you.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in winter wonderland. Gone away, here's the bluebird. Here to stay, here's a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter, walking in a winter, walking in a winter wonderland. Busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, laugh and smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring a ring, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Streets of streetlights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all the bustle, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring a ring, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was too certain for shepherds in fields where they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond afar, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel, and by the light of that same star, 3 wise men
Oh, those 3 songs were so amazing.
So amazing.
They make me so happy and festive and jolly.
Yes.
Anyway, we wanted to let you all know that Neptune Theatre is very pleased to be back in the new year with live in-person performances. And to check out what our starring lineup is of all the different shows, go to neptunetheatre.com. And in February, there is a 3-night Adele concert called Rumor Has It, starring Kelly Holliff. And Mom, if you're watching, we need to buy our tickets because that's right up your alley, and of course we're going.
And my mom as well. I know there's a lot of Adele moms watching out there, and I'm telling you, this show is the one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 3 more songs for all of you. I mean, there's more after that, but the 3 next ones are Sleigh Ride, sung by the wickedly talented Maddie Maidson. Mary Did You Know, sung by our very own Emma Tube. And Believe from the Polar Express, sung by Jillian Peters. Please enjoy.
Please enjoy especially the long instrumental Break in Mine, where I stand there awkwardly. It's probably the highlight. Enjoy.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ding, ding-a-ling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. At the show, we're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the song of wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like 2 birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or 2. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the song of wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy and cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like 2 birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or 2. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. 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 Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hands? Did you know that your baby boy will walk where angels trot? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? That sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Children sleeping, snow is softly falling. Dreams are calling like bells in the distance. We were dreamers not so long ago, but one by one we all had to grow up. When it seems the magic slipped away, we find it all again on Christmas Day. Believe what your heart is saying, hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste, there's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside, give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. Strings move quickly to their journey's end. Destinations are where we begin again. Ships go sailing, slowly cross the sea. Trusting starlight to get
Yay!
It's so good.
Fantastic.
It's so good.
Absolute slayage by all. Amazing. Hey Lucas, do you know what one of my favorite Christmas time / kind of not really Christmas time musicals is?
Annie Jr.?
Yes, but no. I would be referring to Little Women the Musical, which Neptune Theater's very own youth performance company will be doing in the spring of 2022. And in fact, a lot of the performers that you're seeing tonight just had their auditions for the show last week. So things are in the works. They're super busy performers, and they're just great. They make time for us even when they're doing big things like auditions. So congratulations to everyone who will be performing in that. Woo! Yeah. We have one more, we have one last sing-along portion of tonight's show, but that is not the last of tonight's show. So get out those lyric sheets for this next little section. We've got Caitlin Tompkins and Noah Tran and me again singing Frosty the Snowman, Let It Snow, and White Christmas. So please enjoy.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of gold. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to that traffic calm, and he only paused a moment when he heard them holler, stop! Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you
when we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really grab me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Our fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I'm so impressed.
I know.
Always.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He's even more impressed at me backstage here adding my own little harmonies to every single song.
It's true. It happens for all of them.
Yeah.
It's almost the end. It's not quite the end, but it's enough time for you to still get out and donate to Neptune Theatre. Donating to Neptune helps us with our return to live in-person performances, as you can see in this lovely image right here. And we also encourage you to donate so that future students can attend programs like our various YPCO programs and come here to take the stage at Neptune Theatre School.
Yeah, donations for the theater school help finance students' tuitions to participate in YPCO productions and performances and our various teaching, endeavors, as well as help fund students who live far away within the province that need to travel to the theater to participate in these things. So again, we really appreciate any donations that you're willing to give us.
NeptuneTheater.com/donate.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Great.
Yeah.
We have 2 more songs for you tonight. First off, please enjoy this revamped version of a holiday classic, Jingle Bells.
Merry Christmas, Neptune! Merry Christmas, Neptune! Are you ready to sing a little Jingle Bells? Yes! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the
Bet you guys didn't know I could scat. I can't really. I tried my best for that one. We have one more song to share with you tonight, but before we go, we need to say a huge thank you to Mental Health Nova Scotia for making the Songs and Stories for Seniors program possible. Love the heart. It has been an amazing experience for our performers, our staff, and the audiences in the seniors' homes that we visited.
We also want to thank Sophie Nadeau for being a tech and driving person for our in-person shows, as well, who filmed all of those really lovely performances that you just saw. We also want to thank Stu Metz for all of their amazing work sharing all of our endeavors on Neptune Theatre social media.
We'd like to thank Amanda Burnett, who supplied us with these super awesome festive t-shirts that we wore around to our seniors' homes, and for also carting around the performers and being so generous in helping out with our in-person shows.
On our theater school team, we want to thank Julia Tupple for being our amazing administrator, and Avery Jean Brennan for helping us organize and coordinate all of our shows.
And we would like to give a huge thank you to Laura Caswell for facilitating this program and being such a great leader throughout this whole pandemic and throughout every program that we run here at the theater school. And here she is now to give us an impromptu performance. Just kidding. I just wanted to scare her a little bit. We'd like to thank the Berkeley Independent Living and Parkland Retirement Homes for having us perform at their facilities, and all of our sponsors, including them for always being so generous for sponsoring things here at Neptune Theatre.
We really hope to continue a virtual and in-person versions of this show in the new year. And in case you know of any long-term care homes that would like to have us come perform for you, be sure to head to neptunetheatre.com/seniors so you can book us.
And with that, we hope that everyone has a safe and joyous rest of their holiday season. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We will see you hopefully in person here at the theater in the new year.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should